Yo, what up? What up, to What up? Good evening, stream, y'all. Good evening, ladies and gents. How was y'all work day today? How was y'all Monday? Hope it started off well. No work week. Get it in. Get to that money. What's going on? What's going on? I got it. I gotta ask though. Gotta ask. Did anyone enjoy the verses that went down this weekend with Cash Money and No Limit? Oh man, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. It was a weird. To me, it was a weird versus that happened this past weekend, past Saturday. Just weird, 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 and insane. Wow. The anybody 2 minutes go by, y'all. Okay, now that 2 minutes has passed, I had to get my honest share my no point of view on this verses that went down this past Saturday. Okay, first and foremost, the venue where it was located at in Vegas was purely strictly off. I mean, there's absolutely really no money generating in Vegas right now. For one, because government shutdown, you know, employees being let go left or right. Uh, the world just in a state of chaos right now. But this versus that, like I said, went down. Um, from my point of view of it, because I caught about maybe probably like close to a little bit over an hour. I ain't really watched like the end of it because to me it should have been in New Orleans. You know, home of both no cash money and no limit. The businessman versus the stunner. That's how. That's why I think the verses really should have happened. At. Okay, I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with no limit first. Um, first, everybody in the camp, getting up there in age. To me, it felt like Silk the Shocker or some shit. Like, what the hell what type of diet or something that he's had that he's on or regimen he's using to stay not exactly the same how he been from in back in the 90s. I mean, salute to that boy Mac, you know what I'm saying, for not only, you know what I mean, doing all that time when he was locked up, but just for him, holding it down and what I'm saying, for him to be at the Versus Saturday. You know, I know that the way how it was set up. I know that's not neither P nor Birdman's fault either. That was strictly Timberland and Swiss Beats fault for the way how they had that set up. Cause it's still like every verses be like either like 20 songs of like 10 songs a piece or 20 songs a piece. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how all past verses were. But for also what I heard that they had that much time of using the venue they was at, which I say that was a mistake of itself. They should have had that verses there in New Orleans. I mean, it's strictly like I had to give that versus uh com- me actually did her motherfucking things. Me, even though she getting up there in age, she's still to me the queen of the South. I mean, she brought the floor, she brought the roof down in that verses, man. She did. And all no members of No Limit wasn't there. Mystical, having he's locked up for his, what, uh see murder locked up for a bogus murder rap that he should have been home like 3 years ago for. And I hope, and I'm still praying that he does get out. Hey, Lonnie. Um, but I gotta tell you, I had to let y'all tell out this story. This actual is a true story. I'm not saying this shit out of thin air or making this out of wine or anything like that. Yeah, back I think either 96 or 97 when I first moved down here. Well, like after months of being here at the like I said, moved here. Um, like, the downtown area, it was jumping. I mean, it was strictly off the chain jumping. And well, no, he ain't come home. No, he's still locked up, Lonnie. Only way he could probably, I thought, like, for real, Trump being the way that he is, that he can pardon him, but that's a state charge that C Murder have, so there's nothing like Trump could do about that. Only the governor could already pardon him. fuck. Uh, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, only the governor could pardon him because that's a state charge that he's facing, that he has on his record. But yeah, but Mia X, she held that versus down, sir. I thought that she was gonna sing some off her first album, her Lady Like. That's what I thought. P could have they could have bust that song out any day because Low Limit got some shit in their catalog. And I'm not saying that Cash Money is it's like a sleeper or anything like that. But it's just to me the way that Birdman treated his artists compared to how P treated his. Oh yeah, in this story that I had, yeah, back in like 90, it had to be like in late 96 or something like that. Because that was like the final it was like the final nail in the coffin for Death Row. And when Snoop came down here, is was doing a show down here in the Coliseum. Um, I actually ended up meeting him when I was working at this pizza place and inside this little food court. And that place was packed because they was going to see him perform at the Coliseum. And I had got a break, after I took care of the customers and stuff like that. I ended up getting a break and I ended up going in the game room. And Snoop was in there. He had no security, no nothing. Strictly him by himself. And and he was playing the game that I normally play all the time. So I end up playing against him, and I think I won against him, and he asked me that I wanted to take his spot because he had to go perform. And I'm like, I jumped on the chance. I'm like, sure, you know what I mean? Why not? And then he had like a few minutes to spare before he went off to do his performance. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm like Snoop, I gotta keep a boat with you, bro. I think you should roll Master P for a while. I'm like, you ain't gotta stay with him forever, bro. No. Cause I wanna see you on my TV screen. I wanna see you in movies, bro. I wanna see you just being yourself, be you. But I like you should roll with Master P because he could open doors for you where people ain't trying to open doors for you right now. And back then, people weren't really were trying to open doors, for the rapper like celebrity types back then. Back like in the late 90s. So and like I say about like a year and a half later, I come to find out that Snoop ended up signing with No Limit. I'm like, did he? I like so in my head, I'm like, did he actually take my advice that what we talked about back then? So I'm like, Lord behold, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And P opened doors for him that ain't nobody else could open for him. But he was just too infatuated of the California life because in and out, and P wasn't really trying to have him do all that. But Snoop is being Snoop, bro. If he addicted to his house, if he addicted to home, you know what I'm saying? Back in Cali, nothing you really can do about that, P. And plus, his two albums, he really dropped three, No Limit. And yeah, but his first one was Game to Be Sold, Not to Be Told. That was hard. I mean, God, G, P looked out for him. Looked out for him. You say you like Cash Money better? Uh, uh, I like when all of them was together back then, Lon. I did. I like the really all when all of them was together. Ow. All these years later, I don't know what it I don't know what's going on. Like, and when Birdman took that shot at Turk like that, Saturday, like I understand when he called them a bitch, if that's the way that they talk down there in New Orleans. But when he said afterwards, that really like why would you even really say that about him when he put hit songs on Cash Money too? Don't think he was just I know he told his story about him shooting up cocaine and heroin and all that. And he wasn't used to that type of money back then in his younger days. He was just used to all he used to shooting putting that shit in his arm. And he did almost a decade behind bars and shit. And when he came home, like Birdman, you didn't show this man no type of love like you showed like you did with Jizzle when he got out. I mean, you cuffing that man, you cuffed the Jizzle like he was your bitch, or y'all he was your side bitch or something. And then Birdman, you almost in your 60s, bro. It's time to leave that street mentality alone, man. Like seriously. We know you tough and all that shit. We know you did your thing back in the day, Birdman. Okay, we get it. But bro, you almost in your 60s, man. Come on, hang that shit up, man. For real. Hang that street shit up. You see what and the reason why I would say that No Limit one, but not on like song wise or anything like that. It is strictly like a respect thing. Like, bro, I didn't come here to go have a back and forth with you. I'm here for the fans. The fans paid their money to see a versus, and that's what we're gonna give them. That's the that's the man of P. Business savvy. I love that shit. Birdman, you still had that street mentality. You were fucking your artists over half the time. Like for real. Even with Wayne Camp. That's why Wayne don't fuck with you. Why you think Wayne didn't show up at the versus surge? And I know Birdman, and from what I heard, Wayne was at another venue in Vegas doing another show. So I know for fact Birdman got a contact with him. It's like, yo, we getting our ass whooped over here. Yo, we need you, dog. We need you. Need you, son. It's all Wayne strictly told Birdman, and all if all the members of the Hot Boys there, and that includes Turk. Is Turk there too? Cause if he there, I'm on the way. I ain't that far. Nah, man, we know we don't fuck with that nigga Turk. Like we'll fuck when we get ready to. Well, why the fuck why I want to be around y'all niggas? Yeah, man, Wayne don't fuck with those niggas, man. Maybe beside here talk to Juvie. And shout out to Juvie, cause Juvie held that shit down for Cash Money. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Juvie held that shit down for Cash Money. It's just fucked up how Birdman and Jizzle just treating Turk how he like he's a piece of shit or something. Yeah, that man had his faults and shit back in the day. That man cleaned his motherfucking life up when that man got out of prison because his wife was there. Birdman, you ain't show that type of love for Turk like you showed Jizzle when he came home. And then when the Hot Boys told what I'm saying was taking place, y'all had Turk to get kicked off there. That's why Wayne ended up leaving. Cause he don't want to deal with this bullshit around y'all niggas, man. If y'all gonna be petty and be some fuck niggas and shit, and stay and be a grown ass man and like, what? Let's do this shit for our fans. That's why I said this shit should have happened in New Orleans because I guarantee you, whether or not a Birdman would have said that bull, I know he would have said a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? Not said Turk would have showed up anyway. In my estimate, I think he would have showed up if it was in New Orleans, and I think Wayne White would have showed up too, for real, for real. But as long as this shit going on, they keep bashing Turk the way he is, and it's oh Turk talk too much. Oh, you Turk from the bad da 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 da. Uh, Do y'all even know what's going on behind the scenes with this shit? Like only people who know what goes on behind the scenes is the people like really know them and that they talk to. Like this shit is right. That versus I get that shit a C minus, man. Like seriously. I had that a C minus until Birdman said what he said. Because half the shit, how he forget the words to I forgot that song. His song. Yeah, you could tell that he Birdman him and Jizzle's on something hard. For real. Like I said Jewy and I gotta say Fresh did a little something, but Juvie really held it down for Cash Money, man. I gotta give Juvie big props on that. He did. And so Birdman, you waited until like the end of the verses just the prove you still stunner, which P made big boys your ass made if you stay you being the number one stunner, you're the number two. Cause P made sure he big boy that off your ass. But you use that all that time to bash your former artist, bro. Come on, man. Like I said, I understand the slang down there. You calling him a bitch and all that. But when you say you'll fuck with him when y'all get ready to fuck with him, Turk, Turk, if you listening, dog, I know you do your I know you got your own YouTube channel, your own IG and all that, and keep grinding, dog. Keep doing what you doing. And bro, I'm just give you this advice right here, Turk. Bro, that shit you heard Saturday from Birdman, go harder, bro. Go grind harder. Know what I'm saying? Keep doing shows. Keep getting these tour dates and shit, man. It don't matter the size of the crowd. Long as if you sell out shows and get picking up a bag for you and your people, your wife, and your the homies that held you down, you know what I'm saying, doing you know what I'm saying, while you doing your young and thugger thing, you young and thugger movement, bro, trust me, you're gonna be fine, bro. You're gonna be mm, yeah. What up, DJ Khalid? Yeah, just keep pushing, bro. I mean, I fuck with you. I listened to your Joseph album a couple months ago, bro. I like that bitch, bro. I like your Joseph album. Jizzle, what was that shit you put out with Gucci Man, man? That shit is straight fucking garbage. You way better than that, man. You way better lyricist rapper than that, Jizzle. Stop, man. Look, man, man, leave them that heroin and them pills and shit alone, man. Leave that shit alone, man. That's what keep you keep going down a downward spiral, bro. I mean, you took you made the promoters on the Hot Boys tour this and you know in January and combobulated to the point that you made them believe that Turk was a security threat just because you wanted extra money. And Birdman, I understand that you know when Turk did that interview back when Drink Champ that he said that y'all wore fake jewelry and all that shit. Sometimes you probably did gave him fake jewelry and all that other shit, man. Like for real, man. This shit is crazy. For real, this is ridiculous. Like I said, that I get it. Versus, I have to give it. I'm gonna give it a D because, like I said, No Limit one. It's not because of the song aspect of it because they played what some 10 songs apiece, which that was like I I told a waste of venue. They should have went to New Orleans with that shit. It would have been slam dunk. But like Low Limit one on the side of, as I said, all mature, all you know grew up and they put their catalog in. I mean, P was there. I mean, yeah, there were flaws in No Limit. I'm not saying No Limit was perfect and all that, but P made sure all his art. He made sure all straighten out all his artists, no matter who's on the label. He made sure that it was little money or the money that you expect to sell. They, no, they went platinum every fucking time. It goes to platinum every time, every album that came out. So basically, no, they getting their bread. Every artist that was under P. Birdman, on the other hand, since he want to be the stunner and all that shit, he basically fucked some of his like his former group that he had before the Hot Boys, UNLV, fucked them over bad. Like first member of the Hot Boys left for Cash Money, Juvie. I had alright. My day was alright. Okay, it was not too bad. Yeah, but yeah, Juvie the first artist from Cash Money to lead, lead Cash Money. Why? Because the money is because of the money. Birdman wasn't trying to give him his shit. Juvie all his bread. He deserved. And who? I think I know Turk. Um, yeah, Turk stayed in Memphis where after they did the Hypnotized Cash Money compilation with 3 6 and Cash Money did that. Yeah, Turk ended up staying in Memphis because his wife, she loved the Hot Boys, but she loved him the most. Yeah, she the one that held Turk down and made sure Turk was good and all that until he came home and when he got himself situated and all that, he returned the favor. Like the car, he think that 40 or 50 thousand dollar car he had got, gave it to her, gave it to his wife. Yeah, Birdman, you'll fuck with Turk. You and Jizzle. I don't know about Slim. He always remains a question mark to me. But Birdman, you and Jizzle, y'all fuck with Turk when y'all get ready to fuck with him. And Turk already made it be known after his response. Y'all cannot do that. Y'all can't fuck with him when y'all really want to. That shit is dead. That shit is over with. And Turk, like I said, though, how Birdman and then the way he shouted out NBA young boy, Rich Gang, NBA Rich Gang. Yeah, that's it, bro. Turk, just move on, dog. Like I said, focus on you. Focus on your young and thugging empire. I think what I should think if you decide, you know what I mean, to do a mixtape or drop another album, you know what I'm saying? Just go holler at Wayne. You know Wayne, only one out of the motherfucker clique. He the only one really is down for you to fuck with you. He's the reason why, you're the reason why he didn't show up at the versus. Yeah, I know he did you see him at that Little Louisiana Fest in New Orleans? How he walked the fuck the walk how he walked the fuck away from Birdman like that? And that was the tour that Turk was on with him. Well, all of them. And then the Hot Boys got him, Birdman and Jizzle got Turk kicked off that bitch. And that's why Wayne caught on to that. Wayne ended up leaving. Like, man, I'm not fucking with y'all bitch ass. I'm not fucking with y'all niggas, man. No. Mm-mm. Um, it's Louisiana Fest. It was down in New Orleans when they had that little like little what's the Hot Boys reunion? It was I don't want to call it wasn't even really no reunion. It was just something that Wayne put together back uh at that time. Yeah, Wayne don't fuck with them niggas, man. Like I said, besides Turk, Wayne don't fuck with them niggas, man. He don't. Like I say, he probably okay. He probably I know him and Juvie don't have issues with each other. Him and Juvie, all right. But far as like Jizzle and Birdman is concerned, Wayne don't fuck with those niggas. And I know he told you, Birdman. I know Wayne told like if if you if you want me there with y'all, I want all the high boys there, not just one or two. Nah, I want all four of us there, all four members of the high boys. That includes Turk. And since y'all didn't invite Turk to the verses, and since y'all didn't want him there, Wayne put his middle finger like fuck y'all niggas. And he was in Vegas, and he was in another venue there in Vegas doing another show. So I know Birdman. I know he gave Wayne a heart. I know he called Wayne. It's like, yo, look, man, Wayne, look, son, man, yeah, son, we get our asses kicked by no limo over here. I need I need you over here. I need you to be that ace in the hole, my dog. My son, I need you to be that guy. I need you to be that ace. I need you to be that joker. Spank him. Yeah, so I'm a stunner. So let them know why I stun. I'm the stunner. Come on, Bird, man. You ain't almost in your 60s, man. It's time to let that street mentality shit go. I'm just saying, though. It really is. Ain't no need for you to even, you know, stress yourself out like that. Blood pressure just going through the roof. You can suffer a stroke at any day. This dude like your brother Slim doing behind the scenes. Just make sure your artist is getting their bread. But you're on NBA YoungBoy's dick right now. So while you said that Saturday, I do inadvertently took a jab at Turk. You just, in the cash money. So Jizzle, you heard from your boy, your boss's mouth, dog. He putting NBA young boy, oh, rich gang over. He putting a nail to the coffin for Cash Money. So I advise you to find you some other friends to hang out with. I know he pissed. I know he sort of mad with Wayne because he ain't come be his savior. He played his Millie song and thought he was gonna show up. He fooled every. I know. I apologize to the fans for Wayne not showing up, but Wayne has his reasons for not showing up. Trust and believe me, fans. It wasn't because of y'all. It wasn't because he didn't want to be there. He was doing another show in another venue. And I know Birdman got a contact with him. I know he did. Saying, bro, we getting our asses kicked. We getting our asses really handed to us by No Limit. Juvie hanging on by a thread. I need you, son. I need you. Is all the hot boys there? That's week. Wayne told him. Is Turk there? If Turk there, oh, hey, I could be there in what, 10 minutes. No, we don't fuck with that nigga Turk, man. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. Hey, and just this slurring every motherfucking word. It was an embarrassment for him. Even dancing to the opposition song. He knew they lost. He knew for sure. Like I said, I give Juvie big, big props, man. He held it down for Cash Money. He did. Juvie tried to try his best to you know the get Cash Money rise for the day, make sure they don't hit in that coffin, bro. But when Snoop came out, son, down from my ends, it was pretty much a nail on the coffin for Cash Money. And especially the they said the biggest snub was like Wayne didn't come. Wayne already gave us reasons. That's how I constantly just explained and broke it down to y'all. Like no all members, no three members of the Hot Boys wasn't there. Nope, only two. That was Juvie and Jizzle. Hashtagging that man's name in the verses and shit, and down to the last minute. Oh, we don't want you here. Like I say, a Turk, if listen to dog, keep your head, keep them positive thoughts in your head. Keep believing in the Almighty God, the Almighty Jesus Christ. I believe that He's gonna open doors a lot quicker for you than Jizzle. I'm sorry to say, Jizzle, you going down a downward spiral right now. You used to be my homie. You used to be my favorite out the Hot Boys, out of everyone, even Wayne, dog. And you just can't see to stay the fuck away from heroin and pills and shit, cause you was looking like a fucking zombie on that stage, um, on that versus Saturday night, man. It's like you didn't get you did not get probably you didn't even get good 5 songs out of you. Not five. Not five good verses we got from you. like you ready to fall the fuck over and shit, man. Come on, what was that shit, Joseph? That was a straight fucking embarrassment, man. Come, it like if you and Turk should have just got together, you know what I'm saying, slap box that shit out and goddamn get back down to business, man. Get back to the money. But you fucking it up, you fucked that up for that man. That he ain't had no choice but to keep keeping his young and thugger empire rolling. Cause y'all ain't fucking with Cash Money ain't fucking with him. Hey, do Turk have his faults and all that for like kind of like talking too much and all that? I say a little bit. I will agree to that a little bit. It's some stuff he could that he says that he should, keep to himself. But if he constantly getting disrespected like he is by Jizzle and Birdman, and he just speaking his truth and proving his truth and all that, he's in the wrong for that. Like I said, I done seen a lot of comments. I mean, a lot of comments saying that he fumbled the bag, that he had a chance uh to redeem himself and all that shit. Well, I mean, like I said, we don't really know what goes on really behind the scenes with these people. You know, we only can people only go by, what they said on social media. Like listen to, other, content creators who actually know them guys in real life, who actually experience what, you know, they was they stories that they was telling. That Turk told they witnessed several content creators on it, witnessed that actually and know them in person, know them in real life, not just because they're celebrity. Yeah, oh yeah, DJ Khaled, you ain't on that Louisiana Fresh show. You ain't see because Juve was I think all of them was there, but you ain't see I think you ain't see Mac Main told Juvie's son that he got stand in the back. Yeah, cause that joint Wayne put that together. Wayne Young Money put that that Louisiana tour together. And he definitely wanted Turk to be a part of that. Turk surely was a part of that. I mean, and that's like kind of like fucked up that Jizzle's mama lied on Turk like that, saying that he made 70K off selling free BG t-shirts. You getting them business away for free, dog. I just think that man would have had goals and shit in his mouth if he had 70K. I mean, people just say the most outrageous shit. What up, Kevin? Hey, what you think of that versus that went down Saturday between No Limit and Cash Money? I mean, that shit was just so I get that I had it at a C minus cam at first. I did until Birdman said what the fuck he said, man, about Turk. I mean, that was just wasn't really even called for. For real, it was not. Could have handled that on the phone or in person behind the scenes. I mean, Birdman, he just had to show his ass, man. Yeah, I ain't like that shit either, Cap. Yeah. Him and Jizzle. Jizzle was the kind of like was the reason he got him kicked off the Hot Boys too. That's why I say like No Limit won, even though like I said, me asshole did. She held it down. She held it down. She's still the queen of the South. She's still the queen, and nobody, and like really, the two who was closest to her up there with me was Gangsta Boo in the chat. Well, yeah, she held it down for No Limit, and P really didn't do much. He really didn't. He ain't had to really P ain't really had to do nothing for real. P, like I said, P take care of his art. He took care of his artists. He did. He trying to set. I know some of his artists still had that street mentality. Like I wish C Murder was home. I hope, and I still believe in the Almighty God that he will be home. Hopefully in 26. Um, Mystical. Oh man, you can't be doing that. Mystical, all that money you had, all that money you got, you need to do that. And how women was flocking to you back in the day, though, especially the way how you rap, and you had to do something like that, though. Yeah, it's saying that Will like when he called him a bitch cam, you know what I mean? It was just the way how they talk down there in New Orleans. I understand that. It was what he acted what he said. Like we'll fuck they'll fuck with him when they get ready to fuck with him. Like what type of shit is that, dog? That was your former artist. That man he had some he had some good verses on Cash Money Catalog. I can't fucking lie. I know, even though what I'm saying they want to give a Turk to shine like he deserved, really. And I know, what I'm saying, him being on that cocaine and heroin and shooting it up. You know what I mean? He wasn't used to that all that money at one time when he was young. But now he understand that shit. He a lot older, and he kicked that habit. and I'm so thankful he did because he got a lovely wife, he got kids, and he got a camp. He need to take a. He just want his bread. That's all. He just want his bread so he could get his family straight and get his Young and Thug empire even more up there. I guess. But Birdman, you like to fuck your artists over, man. Just like you did with Wayne. That's why Wayne don't fuck with you, dog. He don't fuck with you or Jizzle. Exactly why. And he was in another venue, not far from where the verses was at. And I know Birdman called him and asked and told him we getting our asses handed to us by No Limit right now. Are you, son? Are you coming? As Wayne Conti, he stuck by his word. And I know probably Swiss probably had a conversation with Wayne too. If all the hot boys there, I'm there. If all of us ain't there, why the fuck I want to be around these niggas for? I know he ain't got no issue with Juvie. I know him and Juvie cool. But really, Birdman and Jizzle, Wayne don't fuck with those niggas, man. And that's a shame, bro. I wish like the prison would let C Murder do a Zoom call and he drop his verse from down from my ears. Oh, Cash Money would have already sunk. But I know they let when Snoop came out and dropped all three verses for them for the whole song down from my ends. That was already a nail in the coffin for Cash Money. Yeah, that issue with I know that issue with Turk and Jizzle never gonna be resolved. Probably with Birdman either. We're gonna say what the year 2035. Y'all can finally sit down where you old and you walking with a cane, Birdman, having a gold, a white gold, platinum seated fucking wheelchair. That's where you want to finally sit down and have a conversation with Turk. Come on, man. Yeah. So shout out to No Limit for the W. Even though all everybody was old, you know, but their catalog is amazing. Both catalogs from No Limit and Cash Money. I ain't saying Cash Money was, you know, some washed up motherfuckers and all that shit. No, Cash Money had some great shit in their catalog. And Wayne really the one that held where everybody else left, with Turk um went to prison and and Juvie and Jizzle left. Wayne held fucking Cash Money down. Wayne was the only one that stayed and held Cash Money down. So that man had the right to say what the fuck he want. He got his own camp, Young Money, his own label. Like, why the fuck he want to hang around them niggas for? If it ain't all the hot boys, if it ain't him, if it ain't Jizzle, it ain't Juvie, it ain't Turk. Why the fuck Wayne want to come to be around Birdman and Jizzle for? And knowing Jizzle is on the same fuck shit as he did before he went to prison. Like, did y'all see Jizzle BG Jizzle at the verses? How he was just standing there like a fucking zombie, like a stone statue, like he ready to fall. He could fall over any day. He was zooted up. Him and Birdman was zooted the fuck up, man. I guarantee fucking to you. I mean, shit is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, oh, that shit was. So I get that versus a D by far. I do because of what Birdman. Yeah, because of Birdman, what the fuck he said about Turk, how he'll fuck with them when they get ready to fuck with him. Straight Eddie fucking addict, like shit. Seriously. Like really and he had to come down to that shit, Birdman, for real. Shit. That's crazy. Could have had y'all could have this conversation could have been done, been had out the way, and y'all could have been getting back to the money. I mean, your ego that is that your ego is that big, Birdman. Oh God, man,
What up, cornbread?
what up, Cal?
Nah, that just showed you what type of nigga Birdman really is. You
Oh
couldn't
man,
even you couldn't even bring the rest of the hot boys, yo, because you got an issue with Turk and shit. Then you go say that fucked up shit what you said. That's why that beef with the tree y'all ain't never go in, bro.
like
You done made it too personal, bro. That's
like
why that's why it's
he
not going in, bro.
see he's pissed off with Turk. With Turk went on that Drink Champs interview and
Yeah, yeah.
and said that they used to wear fake jewelry and shit like that. Which Birdman probably end up he probably gave him fake jewelry
Probably
and all that.
did. Yeah. And I'm glad you brought up BG too, man. Cause I think he came out of prison, man. I think they turned that boy out, man. I'm just gonna be honest.
And he like Turk already dropped paperwork on him because Jizzle took that shit too far, man. He
Yeah,
took that shit,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Y'all could have just talked that shit out, man, and get back to the bag.
Shh. You know how I go, cornbread. Once money come into play, but shit change people. You know how that go.
That shit, I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. For real. Like, it's just like everybody, people speculate that, like that little Louisiana fest, that Birdman put that together. Birdman had a motherfucking thing to do with that. Wayne put
Y'all,
that together.
that was all Wayne, bro.
Wayne and his people put that together. Wayne Young Money and like Maine Young Money put that together. He
Yeah,
wanted goddamn all the hot boys there, including Turk. Cause he
yeah,
really, like I say, he fucked with Turk more than he fucked with the rest of them. Really like that.
yeah.
Like
That's
I say,
real.
he don't have a problem. He don't have an issue. Like I say, I don't think he has an issue with you. I don't.
No,
Uh,
no.
and I think from Juvie and Turk having issues right now,
Oh
and
yeah,
Turk
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and Turk already put that out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Juvie. You know what I mean? You know, invite me to be on your what tour was that? It was just him. It was just Juvie, Turk, and Fresh, Manny Fresh, the three of them. It
yeah,
gave Turk like some clarity. The like the just like to prove the Juvie and Fresh, like bro, that old Turk gone. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah,
shooting that heroin and coke. You
yeah,
know that Turk gone. That man
yeah.
goddamn clean himself. He turned when he, know what I'm saying, knowing that his wife was like bro, I'm gonna say when the Cash Money hypnotized joint went down back in '97,
Yeah,
Turk ended up he stayed in Memphis because
yeah.
his wife lived in Memphis and shit, and she was a huge Hot Boy. She was a huge Hot Boy fan, but she loved the Turk the most out of the Hot Boys.
I can understand it.
So with Turk was dealing with his issues and shit like that. With the man did it
Yeah,
almost a decade. He told his story. He ain't
yeah,
sugarcoat shit. He ain't
yeah.
like
He
he
kept it a
like
big. He
he
kept it 100. Like when he was talking about him and juvenile beef, you know what I'm saying? He kept that shit 100. Like, you know what I'm saying?
because he listened because Birdman and Jizzle. They on some fuck
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Cause when he got out of prison, bro, when I seen how BG looked, yo, I said, yeah, they turned him
Yo,
out in there, bro.
I'm
They turned
saying,
him out, bro.
yeah,
I
you
saw everything.
know what I'm saying? Turk ain't get no love from them. No love
No,
from
he ain't
Birdman when
good.
he came home.
Nope,
Nothing. His
nope.
wife gave him that love. And
I
that's why
mean,
she his manager.
I mean, that's smart compared to other motherfuckers that work with Birdman. You see how many motherfuckers he didn't pay money to? Why you think he still got issues with certain artists that he didn't pay money to, bro? That is like I said, that just let you know what type of nigga Birdman is, bro. And then after
Like
the Bunky shit was over, then you see he got into it with that venue outside. Oh, he was trying to sell some oil outside. He got into it with
then
him.
they say that dude he a snake oil salesman. He do that to every celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't know why Birdman took that shit too personal, man.
I'm like, this nigga better as hell.
I guess he was just bitter because he knew he lost a
Bro,
person.
I'm gonna tell you why he bitter, yo. He bitter because he lost that battle, yo. And that's why he said that
No,
shit
it
about
was
Kirk the way he did. Yeah, it was that.
yeah that yeah he knew he said you may if he was like you may start this stunner shit, but I started this bowdy shit. That shut Birdman the fuck up.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it. P did give out for the city, yo. Like he was really New Orleans, yo. Like
And bro,
when he
and the story and that story I told earlier is true, bro. I did not know a year and a half later that Snoop was gonna sign with No Limit. I when I met him back in that time, cause like I
Yeah.
said, that food court was packed, bro. That bitch was packed. All the people just to go see Snoop, just to watch him perform. And like I said, he had no security, bro. And this like that was like the beginning and the end of Death Row.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like he was in, like I said, he was the guy. I was going in the game because I had a break. I see like no more people was coming.
Hmm.
So my boss like he go ahead and take it like a little 15, 20 minute break. I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, cool. You know what I mean? Or not I put him must put like half an hour.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just went straight to the game room and Snoop was in there playing the game and shit. I think I was watching him Watson, and then he's like he had to go, and he asked me that one to take over. I was like, oh, sure, why not? You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
he had like a little bit time before he did his performance, and that's when I dropped that tune. I'm like, Snoop, I'm like, dog. I'm like, you need to. I'm like to be quite frank, honest with you, dog. I'm like, you need. I like you need to sign with Master P, bro. I'm like, P gonna open doors for you where motherfuckers right now ain't even trying to open doors for you. I want to see you on my TV screen. I want to see you be yourself, dog. I want to see that. A year and a half later, I ain't even fucking know. I found out on BET that he signed with No Limit.
I
And
mean, shit.
if Tupac wouldn't have died, bro,
Yeah, he
P
was
was
gonna
on the
sign
verge of
Tupac
signing
too.
him too.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
gonna
gonna
sign
sign, yeah.
Tupac too.
Cause Soulja Slim won it badly, very badly. And recipe R.I.P. Soulja Slim.
That was Slim.
He
Yeah,
badly wanted to do songs with Tupac. He wanted to do an album with Tupac.
that's what's up, man. Because a lot of, I mean, it's like okay, it's like him and his son, little Romeo. They ain't cool right now. So
Yeah,
I put,
and all that because C Murder. All that
yeah,
because
yeah,
how you doing
yeah,
C Murder right now?
yeah. But I understand that is kind of fucked up because at the end of the day, it's still your brother, regardless how it turned out. That's still your brother. That you can't change that. I'm like when I heard they got into it, I'm like, man, that's fucked up, man. That's your brother. Knowing you got the resources and the connection, you could have been got your brother up out of the.
Mm, like Donald Trump can't really pardon him because this is a state
Nah, he
charge, it's
can't.
not federal.
Yeah,
So only one can do something really have the power to really release C Murder or like not release him but make him get a fair trial is the governor.
yeah. And you know, we already know that ain't gonna happen.
And I don't even know how. I mean, I know uh Louisiana laws down there is very fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up down. But but yeah, man, P did a lot for New Orleans, bro. A lot of people talk shit about Master P, but he did a lot of shit for New Orleans. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know. You know what I'm saying? He did a
He
lot of shit. He did a lot of shit for
he
New
did a
Orleans.
lot of shit for for the city,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You got to think about it. When he came out, he brought out he brought out but yeah, mystical fucked up, man. I'm like, man, you messing with girls, man. I'm like,
All that money my man got, bro, and
ah,
he had to do that,
damn.
man. Any oh man, women was flocking to him the way his flow
Hell yeah.
was, bro.
Yeah,
The way his flow
yeah,
was,
yeah.
women was flocking to him. Oh, why he had to do that, man?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm like, man. I'm like, man, you got threw all your freedom away with that shit, boy.
Like I
Hey,
said, I
Cornbread,
hope.
let me ask you a question, bro.
But
Uh, you know Kevin Gates, right?
yeah,
So why you gonna tell people you and Drake weren't legally married? How you gonna have kids, bro?
him and who?
Him and Drake, he said they not legally married. Him and his wife. He said they not married. I'm like, bro, that woman done been. I'm like, you gotta understand, bro. When you was locked up all them years, bro, she held you down, bro. She put your music out there. And she went around the world with you, nigga. How you gonna say y'all not married? That don't make no
Shit.
damn sense, boy.
I don't know what the fuck wrong. Kevin Gates crazy. Hey. He
I'm
can
like,
flow his.
boy,
He can rap his motherfucking ass off. I know that.
yeah.
I ain't
I'm
saying
like,
Kevin Gates
boy,
no motherfucking slouch.
I'm like, boy. If she come out with receipts and shit like that, boy, you done.
Yeah, I don't think he should have pulled. I don't think he should have pulled that move.
Hell no. And then what I'm hearing is like she had a kid more than he do. I said, damn, boy, you don't be there with your kids? That's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's even. Like Jizzle got me disappointed with him, man. For real, that album you did, and you had Gucci Man sounds behind your album, man. Your shit supposed to took off, man. That shit was straight flocking garbage.
Man, you know how niggas be
That
when they
ain't even
get
the
out, man. They
Jizzle
think
I
they're
fucking
stuff.
know, bro. That's not the Jizzle I know.
Hey, bro, like I tell you, cornbread,
Like,
look, you got to think about it. That man did pretty for a long ass time, so you knew when he got out, he wasn't going to be the same. I
I
knew that.
get it. He went in before the internet really started
Yeah,
popping off
yeah,
like he did it is and shit like that. But how you went in the same, you came back out the same. Like you just worse off than
yeah,
worse off now than what you were before you went in.
yeah.
Cause you weren't even before you were here, Jizzle, as I recall, you weren't even fucking with Birdman. And like you was
Hell no.
dogging this
You
shit, you was dogging the holy
fuck out
fucking
of
shit out of
Birdman.
Birdman.
And now you come back up, you done got turned out and now Birdman fucking with you heavy. Like I'm like, yeah, they done, yeah. Birdman done some shit behind the scenes with that bag. That's all I'm gonna say on that note, but that's all I'm gonna say. And now you cool with that nigga after all the years you was talking all that shit about Birdman wasn't doing this and that. Now you cool with the nigga. Like, what the
And
fuck?
that's Kevin, that shit don't make fucking sense, dog. It
No, it
don't.
don't. It,
Like
it don't, yo.
how can you go from you know what I'm saying to
Yeah,
one hardcore,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, street nigga,
You, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that
To a
can
feminine
you
nigga
know what I'm
that
saying,
quick, nigga.
flow,
Like,
you know what I'm saying, can flow
yeah,
them- that street shit. How you went from
yeah.
that to go to Big Birdman's bitch all over again, bro?
I
Come on,
told you, man.
Jizzle.
I like think about it, man. Like you gotta think about it. He probably got turned out and they made him feminine. So when he got around Birdman, shit, Birdman showed him affection. You know how that go. Birdman put him under that spell, man.
Shit, that shit is insane.
Yeah. Because I'm like,
That shit
damn, yeah. Because
super.
I know if C Murder ever get out, yo, he gonna have some shit to say when he get out. Like if he make an album, that shit gonna be deep and personal, yo. When he
But
like
first of
if
all, I
he
hope
ever
he
get,
sue the state of Louisiana for having him
yeah,
in there for that all that many years. With his
yeah,
an innocent man.
they done that man dirty as hell. And then you remember he got married to Monica, right?
But they was together. They was never married.
I mean, they
They was
was never
together.
married. Yeah,
They was together though.
yeah,
Cause
but
yeah,
she just never.
he almost fucked. He nearly had to fuck Mexico up for
Yeah,
trying to holler at Monica.
yeah. But Monica did that man dirty as fuck, though. Like, how you go say you with that man and you did that man dirty as hell and got with somebody else? I'm like, that's fucked up.
No,
But that,
no, Hersey murder. Hersey murder ain't beefing like so. They got a Hersey murder. They got a fucking bomb.
oh, okay,
Trust me on that, Kevin. Trust me.
okay, I believe. I thought it was gonna be ugly because I'm like, damn, didn't you just say
No,
you took a man and goddamn you
no.
just fuck it.
He told her no. See, murder told her to go ahead and date somebody else because she don't. Even though you know what I mean, Monica loved the fuck out of C Murder. She loved him. Tru- she she would fuck a bitch up over him. Trust me. But you know, C Murder got his kid, his
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I fell on
his
that
baby
shit. Yeah,
mom and shit.
yeah, yeah. I fell on
You
that
know what I
shit
mean? So he focused on that.
because I kind of
But
felt him though. Yeah, he got a long ass time in that bitch. So I was like,
I just wish like the prison would have could let him Zoom call on the verses and let him spit that down from my end. That would have
yeah, down for
that
my
would
nigga. Yeah,
automatically sunk cash money right there. As soon when he popped up on the screen,
yeah,
that would have sunk cash money.
yeah. That shit
And
would
like I
have.
said,
That shit would have got lit. You would have got that motherfucker. Yeah, that shit would have been. But I didn't watch that version to be honest, because I'm like, you ain't got none of the niggas
no,
up that's
I
supposed
got
to be up.
like I said, I can't cap though. Juvie, I got to give Juvie
Yeah,
his
Jimmy.
motherfucking props. He held it
Yeah,
down. He
Jimmy.
held it down for
Yeah,
cash money. He did.
yeah, he did.
That
He did.
nigga, like I said, if you seen the way how Jizzle was, like he was high out his fucking mind, dog. Like he was standing there like a fucking zombie. Like he could just fall the fuck over any day, any minute.
He probably on that shit, man. Once
He
you
came. I
back on
told
the
bro. He came. He got out. He got out as he went in.
yeah. But you gotta remember
Like
he
I
was
said,
doing that. He was doing that heroin and shit when he was a teenager. I watched the documentary when he was like, "Yeah, I did this shit when I was a teenager." I was like, "Damn!" So
you
he
know what
was
I'm saying. So they
already,
can't say at least Turk
yeah,
kick that motherfucking
yeah.
habit
He
and
kicked
got his
that
shit
shit.
together.
Yeah, yeah. Cause that shit will. One thing about heroin, that shit will fuck up your life. You don't control that shit.
They can't say shit
No,
wrong
they
about that
can't, man.
man.
No,
Not you, either you, Bird, man. You can't say
nah, you can't, bro.
who
Cause
tried to show you that he changed and he that you know what I'm saying to
mhm.
be around the boys and shit. They ain't see each other like over 20 something motherfucking years since they split.
Yeah, that's a long ass time. But I kind of feel Turk though. I kind of felt what he was saying to get all that shit off his chest. I kind of felt what he was saying. Like Birdman is damn snaking, which he is. He ain't lying.
And Jizzle too. I ain't know
Yeah,
Jizzle will be like that. I
me
never
either, bro.
expected that.
Me either.
All the hot boys, I never expected that from Jizzle at all. Never.
No, especially not the old one. You know what I'm saying? When he first came out, he was talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, 20 years later, this nigga done been feminine on niggas. You can't even you already know that's not the jizzle we knew back then. You know what I'm saying? He too strung out on that shit, man. He strung the
And
fuck out, man.
Birdman, you took that shot at Turk
Yeah. He
when
wanted
that man
he wanted to
when
do
he,
that. Yeah.
when
He
that
wanted to do
man
that.
in when while that man in Houston at a club got it sold out. Got that he had got that club rocking. And he had to listen to that. He had to stop his performance and listen to that shit come out of your mouth.
That's why I said it's personal, man. That shit ain't as I said, it ain't never gonna be resolved at no time, bro. It done got too
Like
personal.
like I said, the
Yeah, that was
bitch part
crazy.
I
Like, yeah,
understand. No,
that
no,
was
no, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. That wasn't crazy, Kevin. That wasn't crazy. That's how they talk down there. That's how they talk down
Oh
there in New
yeah, yeah,
Orleans.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I know that.
that
Yeah,
that that that's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's what he
That ain't
said
shit.
after that. It's what
Yeah,
Birdman say
that shit was
after that.
crazy. Yeah,
That like that's the inner cash money, bro. That's
yeah,
the Turk.
yeah. It's
Like
bad,
that's
bro.
why I just said, Turk. I know if you listening, or I know you got your own podcast and shit,
Oh,
doing
you
your
know he
own
gonna
thing,
have
dog.
something to say. You already know
He
he got his own podcast.
already responded to that.
Yeah.
He already responded to that. I'm just saying, and see, Birdman already put the nail in the
Yeah.
coffin for the end of Cash Money when he screamed out NBA YoungBoy, NBA Rich
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah. That's what I said in the
That was
chat,
the
bro.
beginning. That was the end of Cash Money.
Yeah. I'm like,
So Jizzle,
okay, you shouting out
Jizzle,
young
you
boy
need to go,
though.
huh?
You shouting out young boy.
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy.
You and young boy had an issue at one point. Now y'all back cool again.
NBA YoungBoy, and if whoever don't like it, fuck them.
Yeah.
All
So
right, Birdman,
basically
you
you saying
almost
fuck
in your
Cash Money.
damn 60s. You almost in your damn 60s, and you screaming this type of shit. Come on, dog. Yeah, he already put the nail in the coffin for the end of Cash Money.
But if I'm young boy though, all I'm gonna tell you, bro, you better watch Birdman, boy. That's
And
all I'm gonna
if
tell you.
and look, and if the seeing how if you seen at if you saw the Louisiana Fest tour, how he, you know what I mean, walked away from Birdman.
Oh
He
yeah,
don't
I seen that.
he
Yeah, I
man Wayne
seen that.
don't fuck them niggas. Wayne
No.
do not fuck with them besides Turk.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Like I
fuck with
say,
Turk Gators.
besides Turk, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe Juvie, but like far as like Jizzle and Birdman, Wayne
No.
don't fuck with them niggas.
Well, you know why he don't fuck with Birdman? Because Birdman kept his money and shit. He ain't want to
Exactly,
play.
bro. Yeah, and motherfucker in his camp was pissed the fuck off about that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That shit is wow.
And that's why I'm like, that's one nigga you just can't trust is Birdman, bro. Because Birdman will do some shady ass shit. And he
They
done
do
done
some
that to a
snake
lot of
shit,
people.
man.
He done done that
They
shit
do.
to a lot of artists. It ain't
Yeah.
just Turk. He done that shit to a lot of motherfuckers.
Couldn't
A
do that
lot of
shit to we couldn't do that shit with Nicki and Drake though.
Oh no, they was with Wayne and shit. That's what I mean. But I
Not only
think
that, not only them being Wayne, you know what I mean? They had lawyers. They
yeah.
had lawyers
Oh
that
hell yeah.
I don't think Birdman people would be able to deal with.
Oh
Birdman
no.
had the bread. He may
Yeah,
have
he
the
had the
bread.
bread.
I give him that. I give Birdman that. He may
Yeah,
have had
he
the
had the
bread, but
bread.
his lawyers would have got whooped fucking with
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj and Drake people.
yeah. But shit, with Drake and Wayne falling out, shit, it just like that shit crazy, bro. Like, but the only person I see loyal to Wayne still to this day is Nicki. That's it. Anybody else outside of that? No.
And hold on, what'd you say?
I said since Drake and him fell out, I'm gonna say the only person that's been loyal, far as like close to him, is Nicki. I mean, it probably been other motherfuckers been close to Wayne, but you want to say,
No, Maine
yeah, yeah,
Maine definitely close to Wayne because no, he's CEO. I ain't gonna say well he's part CEO of Young Money. You know,
oh,
but
okay,
Wayne
yeah,
is
I didn't know.
Wayne the founder of
Yeah,
Young Money.
yeah,
No, that's his brand too.
yeah, mm,
But I say the reason why I say Matt Maine had something to do with that too, because he brought the artist in for
yeah,
Wayne.
yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Bunga
Nicki,
Man, signed him and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, Birdman don't have shit to do with Young Money. That's all Wayne.
no, no, yeah, that's all. What, yeah. But if I'm NBA young boy, man, you better watch Birdman, dog. Birdman
Shit,
say one
ask Young
thing.
Thug. Ask
Yeah.
and rest in peace to my dog, man. My motherfucking dog. I probably Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I like that.
NBA young boy, watch, go back and watch
Oh
old
shit.
videos of how he treated Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, dog.
Yeah, he done that nigga dirty. I ain't even gonna front. He did that nigga dirty as hell, boy. What's that one artist he had? I'm trying to think.
Hmm.
I can't think of his damn name. But yeah, Birdman, man, I wouldn't even join this game, bro. Birdman gonna do your ass the same way. He cool with you right now. Birdman gonna do some shady shit, boy.
So we get what he want out of you,
Yeah.
Jizzle. Good luck, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He
You
already
should
put the nail in the coffin in the cash money.
yeah, you should have stayed how you was. You was popping shit about Birdman saying he was shady and all this shit. You should have
Hey,
stayed that
Carol, and it's been a minute, been a minute. But hey, like I said, if you have to be listening, or I know you can do your own thing, bro. Like I said, continue to believe in the high Almighty of God. Keep him in your heart. Keep him in your spirit. Hey, bro, grind harder. I ain't talking about being on here bashing your old mates and shit like that.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
unless what I'm saying, Jizzle is just a despicable ass motherfucker, and going just out of the his time and effort since he got his little, I guess, heroin money or whatever, that he
man, he
want
probably done blew.
decide to
He
take
probably done
shots
blew
at you
that
and
money,
shit.
man.
So Turk, I'm gonna just say this, dog. Yo, keep grinding, dog. Grind
I ain't
harder.
gonna do him. Cause you gotta think
Grind
about it, like you said, he got a family now, so shit, he gotta grind.
grind
You know what
harder,
I'm saying?
dog.
Yeah,
You got a wife. You got
it is.
you got yeah, I got two boys together. I'm just chilling, Cam. Talking about the verses, what happened Saturday.
Yeah, that shit was. I'm like, how you? I'm like, bro. I'm like, I'm surprised. Now that would have been crazy if Turk would have just came down and pulled up and they would have got into it right there. I
Yeah,
would have been good.
yeah, but like I said, Turk, just say grind harder, bro. Show Birdman that you don't need a motherfucking thing from him. Cause that's exactly, see, like, to me, like the more it is okay. I'm okay with you going back and forth with Jizzle, because he deserves the shit. He deserves this shit to be, what I'm saying, installed into his brain
Yeah,
to get some type of normalcy back into him. Because
yeah,
that the shit he's doing, and this it pains me, and it's despicable for me to see my own two eyes, man. He came out the same way as he went in. Like nothing changed, bro, except for your hair. Except you got
yeah,
dreads. You got dreads on. So you went in with braids, bro.
yeah.
You went in with braids, you came back with dreads. That's cool. But you didn't get rid of your old habits, man, while you was in there.
Man, he probably was shooting up when he was in when he was in prison. So shit.
Didn't get rid of none of your old habits while you was in prison, bro. At least Turk kicked his shit. At least
Yeah,
Turk had the time, the decency, the
yeah,
energy, and the spirit to kick his habit.
yeah, yeah.
Say that verses was a straight. That why I had that to C minus at first. I did
I'm gonna
until
be honest, man. I knew it was Saturday, man, but I ain't watch it because I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch that shit for you ain't got all the people that supposed to be there. I knew watch that shit just to hear Birdman yap all night.
where like with that little Louisiana Fest went down,
Yeah,
and how Birdman just hauled up all the spotlight and shit like that.
yeah,
Wayne walked the fuck off.
yeah. I seen that. I seen that.
Wayne I, I know. I think I know the rest of the Hot Boys there. 'Cause I saw Jude. I know if Jude was there, then Jizzle and Turk was there too. Yeah, they just Wayne and his boy Wayne his cat walked the fuck off, man. And like I
They're
don't want to
like,
hear this
fuck
shit
it.
your bitch ass had to say,
Yeah,
man.
that's it. Which I don't blame Wayne, because like I said, it came down to Birdman keeping that man money.
It,
I would feel some type of way too, nigga. Like, look, I'm doing this shit. Like, how you gonna take my money?
like I I I would deal with I will fuck with y'all with I this way saying that Birdman and Cash Buddy I fuck with y'all when I get ready to fuck with y'all. Y'all
Pretty
doing
much,
my
yeah.
boys hurt like that and shit.
Yeah. And he want to be part of that shit, which I don't blame him. I would have been part of that shit, hurt my nigga. I'm not gonna
Like
rock with you.
when he got when Turk got kicked off the High Boys too.
Yeah, I heard about that.
From the info I was listening to and reading up on Jizzle got there, he took his money.
Mm-hmm.
He took Turk's took his bag, and that's why he didn't Turk didn't put the lawsuit against nobody in Cash Money, not Cash Money period, not Slim, not Birdman, not Juby Fresh or Chisel. He ain't take no lawsuit out on them. He took it out on the promoters and the people that was who slicked
Hosting
him.
that shit. Yeah. Who was
Yeah,
hosting?
the promoters and the owner of the guess the venue wherever they was at. That's
Yeah.
who took his lawsuit out on.
Yeah.
And he'll take it out on y'all, and y'all still, but y'all had something to do with that though,
Hell yeah.
getting him kicked off the show.
They probably planted that
Just
shit away.
after that, I'm thinking of that too, because now you know that he needed the money more than everybody else.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You had to do your boy like your so-called, and you man, hold on. And this another thing I was talking about too about the t-shirts and shit. Okay, Turk and Jizzle had a conversation. I guess when Jizzle was locked up,
Mm-hmm.
and Turk was, you know, what I'm saying, was breaking it down to us like he go basically free BG shirts, and BG's Jizzle's mama was, you know what I'm saying, going around on, I guess, social media or whatever, said that Turk was made 70K off selling them shirts. He was giving them shirts away for free.
Yeah, that's crazy. You giving away for
If
free,
that
you
man
not
had
making no
70K,
70K off like that. You may be selling those shirts, yeah. I promise you.
that man would have had goals in his mouth.
Yeah.
That man would have had he would have had like about 8, 9 chains around his neck.
Yeah. Mhm.
He would have had at least, I don't know I don't know if Turk got his own car or whatnot. If he do, cause I know he had like a $50,000 car before, but he gave that to his wife.
But I don't
But
blame
if
him.
you know what I mean, when
Yeah.
he can't hold Turk can't hold to nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He
He
can't
did,
hold to
yeah. He
nothing.
did.
Birdman's and how can you show Jizzle that type of treatment, but not Turk?
Like I said, man, Birdman one of them shady ass niggas like that. I'd be like, how you gonna be cool with me? But you was just talking all this shit about me. But now you wanna be cool with me. Like what the
I just feel life me, dog. I say, man. See, this is why
And Clever done
these
got me amped
artists.
up
This
about
is
Turk,
why
man. He
these
gonna make me
artists.
play some Turk, yeah.
These artists need to start doing underground shit, right?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That's why I listen
That's
to
where
the
the
old
money
shit,
at,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
This mainstream shit, you got motherfuckers here, there,
Yeah.
here. Like you're not really getting all the bread that you
No,
initially
cause you gotta think about it. You giving
got.
that shit to streaming service and shit. They don't want getting the money.
Yeah, but like the Apple jump his like I said, Turk Joseph album. I like it. I like it from beginning to end. I say probably like about two or three of the songs that I can like skip over, but like the rest of them I can listen to. It's a good album. So when Jizzle came out, when Jizzle came out with his shit, and he had Gucci Man sounds and shit behind. He's had Gucci Man shit behind his album, and his album was fucking garbage.
Why you gonna have another man sound behind your old shit? That don't make
No,
no
cause
sense.
him and Gucci was talking about that when he was locked up when he came home.
Uh, but still, you from New Orleans, he from Atlanta. That's two different sounds, man. You should have came with your own shit, man. You from New
No,
Orleans, man.
yeah,
You
you had
should
the motherfucking the bounce shit,
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. He had it. You know what I'm saying. Jizzle got that fucking street mentality. But like I
Yeah, you
said,
should have
bro,
came with
he
the
can't
street
stay
shit.
away. He can't stay away from
Yeah,
the fucking heroin. He can't,
yeah.
bro.
And that
Like
shit
I
fucking
said,
him
that's
up
why I said
bad.
he came out the same way as he went
Yeah.
in. He just got dreads all of a sudden now.
Yeah, he look bad, yo. That nigga look bad
You
out there.
should see how he looked on the stage Saturday. You should have seen. He looked like a fucking zombie, like he's
Yeah, I
standing there
see.
like a damn statue, like he could fall over any second. Like the fuck? They ain't the jizzle I know. The
No.
fuck?
Cornbread, that boy gone, man. That boy gone. He addicted to that shit.
But
And
one of bad.
once you
What
addicted to heroin, bro,
do you want a
pretty much
bad
done.
bad
Yeah,
Turk? You want to go off on Turk for what?
yeah, that's crazy right there, though. That's crazy.
It's
That's
just
crazy.
I say, man, that that shit is horrible, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like, I gave that versus a C minus until Birdman said what the fuck he said. I could deal with the bitch part
yeah, I
because
can deal with that part.
that's the way how they talk. That's the slang.
Yeah,
That's how they talk that in
yeah,
New Orleans. I understand the talk.
yeah.
What you said afterwards, bro? After that,
That's
I already
crazy.
knew
There you
that
go.
you'll fuck with him. Y'all will
Well, then
fuck
you
with him.
going to
But y'all
fuck
get
with him?
ready to fuck. We y'all get ready to fuck with him. Nah, it don't work like that, though. Especially how the
Nah,
way
bro.
Turk moving now.
Nah.
This man, even though he ain't gonna sell out
He
like
used to.
no 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 no. He ain't gonna sell out like arenas. I mean, not
Nah.
arenas. Yeah, like arenas
Yeah,
and
big
like
shit.
stadiums and shit like
Yeah.
that. But he can sell a club out.
Hell yeah.
That night with verses went down, he showed was at he in Houston at that club, sold the fuck out, rocking the fuck out until he heard that bullshit come out of Birdman's mouth.
Damn. Fuck that money up.
That man was in the parking lot, goddamn sounded man. A couple of Mexicans, couple of goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Hispanics came up to
Yeah.
came up to that man Turk, asked for autographs, throwing the
Damn.
bread at him. Like we give you know what I'm saying, such and such, you sign this, bro.
Yeah.
We fuck with you, Turk. We fuck with you hard down here.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like You think about it, I feel like the city split, yo. It's like people gonna fuck with Turk and some people gonna fuck with Birdman. And I feel like it's a split between the middle. But I'm like, if you a
But
real nigga, you gonna
well,
fuck with Turk regardless. Like, you gonna fuck with Birdman
like
for?
really, yeah. And to me, like Turk did the most really street shit out of really out of all the hot boys.
Yeah,
I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying. 'Cause to me, Wayne is really on. I really don't see. I ain't saying that Wayne can't fight or nothing like that. I know Wayne probably can fight, you know, but Wayne, I really, to me, I see more Wayne chilling at like at the crib more than you know what I'm saying, hanging out in the streets and shit.
probably
That
now, yeah, cause he older. You know what I'm saying? Now, he was young
um
Wayne. That's different. You probably see the younger version of him be out more. But the older version,
Juvie, like I gotta listen to that Black Tuesday, album. I heard that song was banging. I gotta listen to that. You know, Juvie sound the same as he did back then. So I
yeah.
already know all his shit jamming like a bitch. And like I said, I give Juvie his huge motherfucking props, bro, because he kept Cash Money in the shit. He kept them in it, but he looking at Birdman like where the fuck is the rest of the members at, man? Birdman zooted the fuck out with it, running his motherfucking mouth for what? Nothing.
Exactly. Exactly, yo.
And first told me, man, keep it on script, man. Keep it on script. That
And
one
that's
in
shit.
the script, Birdman. You just wanted to say that about Turk anyway.
Yeah, he wanted the world to know that. But now they know, yo.
And by that man Turk in Houston rocking out to the show, rocking that motherfucking crowd out, bro. He got his phone. He's looking at the verses. He's looking at it while I mean I ain't say looking at it, but he's listening to it while he's rocking out. So he heard what you said, Birdman.
Yeah, he heard that
He
shit.
heard exactly what you, he stopped. He
Yeah,
stopped in the middle of his performance. Like, y'all hear this shit? He said, "Am I some? Am I in trouble here?" Everybody in the crowd like, "No."
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he,
yo, that shit.
like
It's like
me,
I said,
like
man. Birdman just
when
a
that shit
better
happened,
ass
like,
nigga, bro.
hey Cam, when that shit happened though, when Birdman said that shit, me and X looked like she looked was shocked, and Juvenile like, man, how could you say that shit, right? Why would you even say that shit, Bird? Like
And
you
he
wrong
don't
for
give
that.
a
Like you
fuck,
wrong
bro.
for that shit, man.
He the type of
I
nigga.
know
He
Stunner
don't
don't
care,
give a
bro.
fuck.
That's why
He
he
too
good at this
old.
shit.
He's too old to be having that type
Yeah,
of street mentality, man. He need to hang it
yeah,
up.
yeah. He need to, cause you gonna get young boys some shit. He
Boy, he
just beat
almost
it.
Birdman almost 60 motherfucking
Yeah,
years old, man.
yeah. I
Almost in
know.
his 60s. And
But
he
you
acting
gonna
like
get.
he's still acting like, oh, Stunner.
But you gotta think about this,
Stunner.
cornbread.
P already put him in his place while he pissed off like he was, man. He knew
You got.
P put him in his place.
Yeah, but you gotta think about young boy. He just got out. He just beat a damn. He just beat a case. You don't need to be fucking with Birdman, cause you get locked up again, bro. You might not get out this time, bro.
Hmm.
That's just real shit. You just beat a damn
As
nigga.
Young Thug.
Yeah.
As Young Thug what he had to go through.
Hey, young thug, man. I'm highly disappointed in you, dog. I heard you was in that damn interrogation room for 2 hours. Goddamn
Damn.
mission, nigga.
You know he
You
been
didn't
there like Beckham.
Yeah,
You
you
know
didn't
he
hear
would
about
been there
that?
like Beckham in prison. Behind them bars.
Yeah, I think BG got turned down in prison, man. That's how I feel. I don't care what nobody say. That's just how I feel. Because when he came out, he gave Birdman a hug, bro. I'm like, really, nigga?
Oh, I thought your cat was gonna be there waiting on you in this
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Birdman. What the fuck, my nigga? All this shit you said about him before you, especially before you even went to prison, man.
Yeah, I thought that
We hang
same
with
shit,
C,
Court,
we
man. I
hang with
ain't
C
gonna
Murder.
lie.
We hung with C Murder. No, before C caught that Charles like he did.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on, bro. And then like you, at least we was rapping then. I can at least hear you. I can at
yeah,
least understand what you saying in your
yeah,
song. But
yeah.
that shit you did, that that shit was damn, man. God, fuck.
You gotta think about it, Court, man. He probably high as hell when he did that album, bro. He thought that shit was gonna be
How
something.
many motherfucking how many pills that you took, Jizzle? How much did you take? How many snorts did you take up the nose, man? How much
He probably,
shot of heroin you took up the fucking nose, man? For real.
he probably did a lot of that shit.
Shooting up
Damn,
shit, man. Who's shooting a needle in your arm, Jizzle?
shit, people still do that
What
shit.
up, Cole?
Hollywood Cole in the
What's up?
building.
What's up, dog?
Hey, yeah, man, that battle is. I'm like, dang, I ain't seen Mia X in so long, bro.
Man, um, I know her, her and P had an issue
Yeah,
in the day and shit like that. But like I said, like that's why I say the three that won in that verses was Mia X, Master P, and Juvie.
yeah, real tough.
I mean, I'm saying that the oh yeah, of course, Cole, man. I gave that versus a C minus at first until Birdman just said what the fuck he said about my boy Turk. I could get the bitch part.
Yeah, I can get that
I
part.
could accept that because no, that's how they talk down there in New
Yeah, they
Orleans.
gonna say that
But
regardless. They
when
don't,
he said he'll fuck
we
with
gonna
them when
fuck
they get
with
ready
you
to
and
fuck
want
with
to
them,
fuck with you.
no,
Though that was crazy. That was
and then
crazy.
he shout out NBA Young Boy, Rich
Yeah,
Gang, and all this shit. That was the end of Cash Money.
yeah.
That's the nail in the coffin for Cash Money.
And I'm just gonna be real, boy. Like, young boy, if you
And
join that shit, boy, he gonna get your ass
and
right the fuck
yeah,
back up, bro. I'm telling you.
and from what I heard, like Wayne wasn't far from where the verses was at. He was at another venue doing
Yeah,
did a show, and
yeah. Birdman trying to shout him out
and
and
I
shit. Yeah.
know, I know for certain that Birdman got a hold of him. Like we getting our ass whooped back here. I need you, son. I need you, son.
Nah,
Look,
wait, like, you got
look,
shit to
man.
do with
Look,
that, bro. That's on you.
nah, look, man. It's all the hot boys there. Is Turk there? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that nigga Turk, man. Fuck Turk.
Yep, yep. That's what he probably
Well,
told him. And Wayne like, okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna show you. Fuck you
nah,
too.
yeah,
Be
I'm
that.
gonna show you too. Yeah, the fuck you. I Cash Money deal with me when I get ready to deal with Cash Money.
because,
I
because
got my
and
own
you,
motherfucking brand now.
and you think
Young
about
Money.
it, and you think about it. You know how Wayne used to shout out Cash Money in every song.
Cole, they play, yeah, I know it was like 10, it's supposed to be like 20 a piece for the whole joint. Like I said, the venue should have been held in New Orleans. I
Oh, it would have been
guarantee
crazy.
you,
That shit
I
would have been
guarantee
dope.
you Turk would have showed up.
Yeah,
No
oh
matter
yeah.
what. Even if Birdman would have said that shit about him or not,
That
I
shit would have got
guarantee
that
you
shit would
Turk
have
would have
been
showed
lit,
up.
man. Yeah,
And
that
I
shit would
know
have
for
got turned
certain
up.
Wayne would have showed up.
Yeah.
When they played his Millie song, and I knew he ain't, I was like, Wayne ain't coming, bro. I'm telling y'all,
No.
Wayne don't fuck with them niggas. Besides Turk, Wayne don't,
Yeah.
like I say, I know kind of good with Juvie.
Yeah,
But like
him
as
and
far
Jimmy
as
cool,
Jizzle,
but he
as
just
far
don't
as
fuck with
Jizzle,
BG and
yeah,
Birdman.
as far as Jizzle and Birdman, son, Wayne don't fuck with them niggas. Him
No,
or his camp.
no. But they took his money, man. That's why he not fucking with Birdman like that. In any
That's that
album, in
Nicki
any
and Drake.
album
That's
Lil
Wayne
Wayne do,
artists.
you
That's
don't
Wayne
even,
artists. Birdman just have to pay them.
yeah,
That's all. That is
yeah,
it. Wayne, Nicki and Drake. That's Wayne artists.
yeah. And so, like I said, Nicki will be loyal to Wayne regardless. It ain't gonna be no and ifs, buts about that. That's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah, she cool. She alright with Birdman. Don't get me wrong. She alright. She cool with him. But she's loyal to Wayne through and through.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. Like, she might be cool with Birdman, but she don't fuck with Birdman like that. But why you gonna shout out Young Boy like that? Like,
Yeah, when he did that shit, bro, I already knew that was that's the end of Cash Money, bro. That's the end.
so let me get
Like
this
I said,
straight,
Turk.
Birdman. You gonna make Young Boy the new Young Thug, right? That what you basically saying? Like,
is exactly what is transpiring right now in front of your eyes.
you gonna turn that nigga out to be gay, boy. You gonna fucking whole shit up behind it. Because Young Boy, you gotta think about it. This man got kids and he just got married. So why the fuck you gonna make him into somebody else you had before? That don't make no sense, bro.
Cash Money, Cold Cash Money probably only got Jizzle left. That is it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
This thing got me back.
Everybody else out of Cash Money either doing their own thing or they just not fucking with Birdman on a regular basis. One of the two. That's how I see that. But yeah, shout out to Mia X, man. I ain't seen that woman in a while, yeah. Cause I heard she was battling cancer and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. But I guess Kevin dropped though. It was like I said, man. Wayne is Cash. He was Cash Money. Yeah, Wayne was Cash Money, no doubt about that. Where everywhere when Turk got locked up, when Juvie left, and and when Jizzle left, where he was totally bashing the dog shit out of Birdman before he went to prison. Dog the fucking shit out of Birdman. And all of a sudden, when you get out, dog, you kind of act like little feminine. We got out. All of a sudden, you this embrace Birdman after you bash the shit out of him. But Turk couldn't get that type of love when he came home from prison. I say that's some fucked up shit. Some fucked up shit to do. For real. Really fucked up. But like I said, Turk, if you like listening to good advice, I'm gonna just say this, my dog. Keep grind harder, dog. Grind harder. What I mean by that, continue to get booked. Continue even if you gotta rock the club. I mean, yeah, clubs or you know what I'm saying. If No, not many people. If you sell out though, and you bring the house down, I guarantee you, sir, you gonna start doing bigger shows in bigger venues. I guarantee, and the bag is gonna get bigger and better for you every time. Keep your faith in God. You know, stay humble, stay clean, and if you have to, though, hook up with Wayne if y'all want to do songs together, mixtapes, or album together. See if he can get you on his, if because his kind of he could have. Wayne is a fucking lyricist. He's a fucking he is New Orleans. He is Cash Money. I would go as far as that. Wayne is Cash Money. You know, he could have did that Carter 6 one really hitting like how I know Wayne, how he is. But Turk had the best. That Joseph album Turk drop was a banger though. I can't lie. Like I said, three like all I forgot how many songs was on his album, but like majority of it I can listen to it. And like about 3 or 4 songs on there I can listen to, and the rest of the album is ain't worth listening to. But majority of Turk songs on his album is straight good. It's really good. And his album was number 6, on the Apple chart. And just like I said, man, that shit you came out with, and you had Gucci Mane behind the sounds and everything, man. That shit was straight fucking horrible, man. Like you slurring and shit, man. You high motherfucking Coolio Brown, bro. The fuck? That shit was fucking horrible. That album you came out with was straight fucking garbage. Knowing you could do way better than that. But you fucked the bag up for Turk when y'all was on the Hot Boys reunion, Hot Boys tour. You got that man kicked off the tour, so you get to snatch his bag. Knowing that man has a family to feed too. He got a wife, kids. He got a camp behind his younger thug movement. All because you want to get high, keep shooting cocaine shooting heroin in your fucking arm and all this shit and popping pills. You just like I said, man. You came out the same way you went in, man. That's why No Limit won that verse. And to me, it wasn't because of song selection. Song selection really, to me, didn't have nothing. Even though both of y'all got, what I'm saying, awesome catalogs. Because both of y'all brought, what I'm saying, great music to New Orleans, to the city. And I ain't knocking neither label for that. I'm saying No Limit won from a personal perspective because P don't have that street mentality. He's he always been business suave. He always been that way. P always been business suave. He did that for his artists. He did a lot for New Orleans. That's why I say P, Mid X, and Juvie were really the clear winner of the verses. Like that shit, like I say, man, that shit Birdman was saying, it really was uncalled for. That could have been talked about. That could have been handled behind the scenes, or like two grown adults, like Birdman. You almost in your 60s, man. It. Don't you think you're a little old, too old to be keep saying I'm the number one stunner? I'm the number one stunner. Like it, like P took your manhood Saturday, bro, and, and he was just being business suave about it. He may start that stunner shit, Birdman, but P started that bowdy shit. He even though it wasn't long, like I said, the venue should have been in New Orleans, where they had much more time. All the songs would have played through. But when Snoop came out and down for my niggas, down for my ends, and he got to sing all three verses, C Murders, his, and R.I.P. Magic. Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin for Cash Money. Like I said, Julie, you held it down. That's why I said you won too, bro. You held it down for Cash Money. You did. I know you looking at Birdman like, where the fuck is Wayne and Turk at? Oh, well, we don't fuck Turk, man. We don't fuck with that nigga Turk. Exactly why y'all low. Talking about you'll fuck with him when y'all get ready to fuck with him. It don't work like that no more now, Bird, man. Because as far as I'm concerned, that shit you said Saturday, that was the end of Cash Money, man. The way you praised NBA YoungBoy like you did, NBA Rich Gang, yeah, that was the end of Cash Money, man. So Jizzle, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, dog. You keep being around Birdman thinking, he gonna get behind you to put out an album and shit. Like the way you carrying on and all that. Soon enough, other people ain't gonna wanna fuck with you. Especially if that paperwork that was put out turned out to be true. So, well, anyway, I'm about to get up off here, be on here 2 hours. Shout out to everybody came in this to me rant about this versus shit that went down Saturday. I give it, I had it at a C minus because the songs that it was what five five songs a piece for a total of 10. Much time. I mean, it was like what an hour and verses usually last about what about 5, 6, 7 hours. And then, even though some no limit members is dead, but I wish, like the warden or like the prison could have let C Murder do a Zoom call and chime in for the verses and let him sing his verse for all down for my ends. That would have automatically, definitely, right there and there, put the nail in the coffin of Cash Money. But thanks to Birdman and him running his mouth like he does, he already put the nail in the coffin for Cash Money. So Jizzle, I don't know what you want to do, though. I really don't. Juvie, Juvie, I know and I believe deep down that the situation could be worked out with you and Turk. I hope that really hope that happens because I like that when you help and Fresh is on tour together. I liked it that you gave Turk, you know, that chance and the opportunity to show you that he was at the old Turk from back there where he was, doing all crazy bullshit, shooting coke and heroin in his, I guess, in his foot or between his toes. I don't know. And I'm glad and I'm grateful that, he kicked that habit, he kicked that shit to the side because he had a wife, a beautiful wife, and money, and he got two sons, he got two kids, he got a camp, he got a young and thugging camp, he got to take care of. All he wants is his bread. And Birdman, I think all them hit songs that Cash Money put out, Turk was part of that, dog. And you can't say that he wasn't. And y'all can't, and you and Jizzle can't sit up here and say that Turk wasn't was part of any of them hit songs that Cash Money put out, because he was. And he still didn't get any bread from that. But you already, Birdman, you already said, dog, No Limit won the verses. Like I said, not because of song selection. It's because personal mind, spirit, and positive energy over fuckery, over the shit that you were saying. Like the only one who made a fuss on No Limit side was Mercedes. Even they didn't even let my boy, and they didn't even let my boy Mac, sing the whole his whole song with you on it, Mercedes. So you can't really sue P for that, for you not being on stage. When you up there talking to Timberland, why you didn't tell him that you wanted to be on stage? You could have asked talk to Timberland right there and there, boo. But you getting mad with the wrong people. You getting mad with the man who pushed you on too. You was the little Kim of New Orleans. No, the freaky nasty one, Yeah, but you can't get mad with P because your part was sung and you wasn't on stage. They ain't even let Mac, what I'm saying, even sing the whole song. But everybody got, saying, everybody got on the limit side got a piece of that pie. I know P wasn't really worrying about the money because P got his own. P is good. But like I said, as far as cash money is concerned, like I said, Birdman and Jizzle, like I said, it's like Juvie and Fresh were the only sober ones on stage performing. I know Jizzle and Birdman was under the influence. I know they were. How many songs Jizzle sung at the verses? Like three, and then the rest of the time he would dance to P and he would dance to No Limit music. He would dance to their songs. So I know he wasn't in his right frame of mind to do a verses. Standing there like a damn statue, like he's ready, he could fall over any minute. That's how fucking high he was. High and zooted off of what heroin or pills or whatever. Was sure want no goddamn energy drink. Well, like I said to her, do your thing, dog. Grind harder. Grind harder. When I mean by grinding harder, keep doing shows. Keep going on tours. Show them better than what you could tell them. You know, you don't have to keep, what I'm saying, come to the internet and bad shit, Birdman and Jizzle. We see like when Jizzle comes on here and he comes on the internet and talks about you, how high he be. That's not the Jizzle I know. That's not the Jizzle that I'm accustomed to listening to or listening to his raps. And like the same way he came out is the same way he went in. It's the same way he came out. Like he got worse. And then when Birdman had to get that subliminal out because he wanted to. I know he still understand. He still was pissed off at Turk for the Drink Champs interview when Turk said that they all used to wear fake jewelry. He probably did have fake jewelry at the time, but probably gave him out of the rest of the hot boys. You probably was the only one was wearing fake jewelry. I mean, y'all did only one album for him with his Young and Thug. That's his movement right now. And this man has 6 shows all sold out. And his first show in Houston, I think he said he did one in back home in New Orleans. I think Turk did mention that. But his show in Houston that night at Versus Birdman, this man rocking out at his club sold out, and you take shots at him like that. I understand the bitch part because that's the talk and slang down there in New Orleans. But as you said, you'll fuck with him. Y'all get ready to fuck with him. It don't work like that no more, man. Especially you put the nail in the coffin for Cash Money anyway. Where you shout out NBA YoungBoy, NBA Rich Gang. If nobody don't like it, fuck them. So that right there tells you that's the end of Cash Money. And if I was Wayne, Wayne don't even fuck with that man, bro. If he ain't interested in getting all the hot boys together, it shouldn't be no Hot Boys reunion. It shouldn't be no Hot Boys album unless somehow, some way, Wayne, you and Juvie could get those two to talk. I know Turk willing to had the conversation, but Jizzle, like, y'all just need to get him off these drugs and shit, man. He needs to get off these drugs because this ain't the Jizzle I know. Not at all. Well, on that note, I'm gonna just hang it up here. Catch y'all on another live. Just had to get my point of view out about this verses that went down Saturday. So for those of y'all, thank y'all whoever in the chat, like my boy Hollywood Cole, and shout out to my boy Kevin for coming up, having a conversation with me. Kim, it's been a long time. Oh, everything is all right with you. You can talk to me anytime you need to talk. Uh, well, on that note, y'all, just holler at y'all another time. Peace out.